In this video, we want to talk about one of the strangest and most mysterious wonders in the world. Stay tuned until the end of this video, because at the end of this episode, you will get many of the answers you were looking for, like the answer to how the Egyptian pyramids were built when there was no advanced technology.
The Temple of Jupiter at Baalbek, Lebanon, is one of the most magnificent and mysterious structures in the world. Built by the Romans in the 1st and 2nd centuries AD, the temple is a testament to the engineering and architectural prowess of the ancient world. But the temple is also shrouded in mystery. How were the Romans able to move and place the massive stones that make up the temple? So who carved and moved the Baalbek monolithic stones? Was it the Romans, or was it a lost civilization? In this video, we'll talk about the Temple of Jupiter at Baalbek and why it's so fascinating to the point that many believe it's not built by humans. High in the bacchus valley of Lebanon lies the ancient city of Baalbek, once known as Heliopolis. It is home to one of the most impressive and mysterious archaeological sites in the world, the massive megalithic foundations of the Temple of Jupiter. The largest of these stones, known as the Stone of the South, weighs an estimated 1,242 tons. It is so large that it dwarfs the surrounding blocks, and its surface is so smooth that it appears to have been machine cut. How did the ancient people of Baalbek carve and move such a colossal stone? It is a mystery that has puzzled archaeologists for centuries. Some researchers believe that the Romans used a combination of ramps and levers to transport the monolith to the city. Others believe that they used more advanced technologies, such as cranes or even extraterrestrial assistance. In 2014, a team of archaeologists led by Janine Abdel Masih uncovered a new monolith at Baalbek. This monolith is located just beneath the stone of the pregnant woman, and it is even larger than that stone. The new monolith is estimated to weigh over 1,650 tons. It is so large that it is difficult to even imagine how could it have been carved and moved. The discovery of this new monolith has added to the mystery of Baalbek. It is now clear that the ancient people who built this site were capable of moving stones that are even larger and heavier than the Stone of the South and the Stone of the Pregnant Woman. But there is another theory that is even more controversial. Graham Hancock, a British author and journalist, believed that the Baalbek monoliths were carved and moved by a lost civilization that existed thousands of years before the Romans. Hancock also points to the fact that the Baalbek monoliths are much older than the Roman temple that they are located near. The temple was built in the 1st century AD, but the monoliths are estimated to be at least 12,000 years old. The most impressive feature at Baalbek is its massive foundation. 3 stone blocks called the trilithons each weigh approximately 800 metric tons. They are so perfectly placed that you can't even put a credit card or a needle between them. Graham Hancock believes that the Baalbek monolith was carved and moved by a lost civilization that existed thousands of years before the Romans. Hancock points to the fact that the monolith is made of limestone, which is a very soft and fragile rock. He argues that it would have been impossible for the Romans to carve and transport such a large and delicate block of stone using their primitive technology. Some researchers believe that the Baalbek monoliths were carved and moved by giants. This theory is supported by the fact that the stones are so large and heavy that it would be impossible for humans to move without the use of advanced technology. The Bible also mentions giants in the region of Baalbek. In the book of Deuteronomy, Moses warns the Israelites about the giants who live in the land of Canaan, which includes the region of Baalbek. The Nephilim were a race of giants mentioned in the Bible. They are said to be the offspring of fallen angels and human women. The Bible mentions the Nephilim in the book of Genesis, where it says that they were on the earth before the flood and afterward. It also says that the Nephilim were mighty men of old, men of renown. Some researchers believe that the Nephilim are the same as the giants who lived in the region of Baalbek. They point to the fact that the Bible mentions giants in Canaan, and Baalbek is located in Canaan. It is also worth noting that the book of Enoch, which is not part of the Christian canon but is considered to be an important text by many Christians, goes into more detail about the Nephilim. Enoch describes the Nephilim as being giants who were so tall that their heads reached the clouds. He also says that the Nephilim were responsible for much of the evil and violence that was on the earth before the flood. Maybe extraterrestrial origins? One pioneering Russian scholar, Dr. Matest Agrest, has proposed that humans may have been drawn to this location because it was the site of one of the Earth's earliest extraterrestrial events. Dr. Agrest went into the ancient record, the Book of Enoch, and other Hebrew texts and noticed that there were beings coming from the sky or the stars that came to Earth. He came up with a theory that they were extraterrestrial beings who came to Earth to assist humanity in developing advanced technology to build stone constructions, such as what we see at Baalbek in Lebanon. Agrest wrote about the Watchers, a group of fallen angels who, according to the biblical account, descended to the earth at Mount Hermon, very near the site of Baalbek. Agrest suggested that the Watchers were, in fact, visitors from another planet who built the megalithic platform at Baalbek as a launch pad. He thought it was a giant stone platform that spaceships could land on and take off from. And this makes a lot of sense because it's so incredibly solid, with these huge stone blocks in it that even huge vehicles, such as rockets, could land and take off from this huge platform. Some people believe that the Temple of Jupiter at Baalbek is evidence of an ancient alien presence on Earth. They point to the massive size of the stones used in the temple, the intricate carvings, and the temple's mathematical precision as evidence that the temple could have not been built by humans alone. The mysteries surrounding the temple have led some people to believe that the temple is part of a larger story about ancient alien presence on Earth. The Temple of Jupiter at Baalbek is a truly magnificent and mysterious structure. It is a testament to the engineering and architectural prowess of the ancient world. But the temple is also shrouded in mystery. How were the Romans able to move and place the massive stones that make up the temple? And what is the meaning of the temple's intricate carvings and mathematical proportions? These are the mysteries that we may never know for sure. But the Temple of Jupiter remains a fascinating and awe-inspiring structure that continues to captivate people from all over the world. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy our videos.